r/ask Reddit. What is something that is only popular where you live? Cowboys who listen to rap and talk about potatoes. Idaho, we have that here. Yes, Idaho. Lil Sebastian. I have cried twice in my life. Once when I was 7 and I was hit by a school bus, and then again when I heard that Lil Sebastian had passed. Half-mast is too high, show some damn respect. When I walked in this morning and saw the flag was at half-mast, I thought alright, another bureaucrat ate it, but then I saw it was Lil Sebastian. Half-mast is too high, show some damn respect. Vegemite I would assume. Vegemite scrolls from Baker's Delight. And fairy bread. My Australian friend Mike introduced me to the wonders of fairy bread. I love it. I'm a Kiwi, but Vegemite, Marmite. Congratulations, you are now an Australian citizen. I love Vegemite, being Australian and all, but most of my friends from other countries can't get used to the taste. I can't understand why. It's delicious. Cricket is considered as a religion. India? Or Australia? Look, we love cricket, sure, but we're not on the level of Indians. We have rugby fanatics, footy fanatics, basketball fanatics, surfing fanatics, swimming fanatics, and a heap of other sports. Indians just live on cricket. It's insane. Garbage plates. Rochester, NY. I left Rochester 5 years ago and miss garbage plates every day. Edit. Seriously guys, Google Rochester garbage plate. It's a pile of food that looks like it was pulled out of a garbage can. And it's God's gift to drunken man. 11 years ago next month for me. The memories of waiting outside Tahoe's at 2:30 in the morning until there is room inside to go in are strong. But really any place in the city serves a decent plate. Some are just better than others. What's a garbage plate? Home fries, mac salad, 2 cheeseburgers, or hot dogs, specifically Zwiegel's White Hots, all on top of each other in a takeout box smothered with hot meat sauce, diced onions, ketchup and mustard. That's how I like mine anyways. How is anyone still alive in Rochester? How rich would I be if I became a heart surgeon in Rochester? Collages. I had no idea people outside of Texas don't know what a collage is until I went to college. Yes, I know we didn't invent them. Check stop. I'm a paramedic who came in with one of the state task forces after the explosion. Check stop reopened as soon as they were legally allowed to and proceeded to rain free collages and coffee on anyone involved with the rescue for weeks. But they were incredibly kind to us in the face of their own unimaginable personal tragedy. Everyone on my team made a pact that anytime we are driving within 50 miles of West, we will stop in and have some collages and make a small donation to the city fund for the cleanup. I strongly encourage anyone passing through Texas to do the same. Their collages are the best I've ever had. Oh wow, these are only popular in Texas, you poor non-Texan souls. I live in Iowa in a city with a large Czech population and collage are definitely a thing here. The collage festival is not to be missed. There's a collage drive-thru. The word hella instead of really. NorCal? Oh god, I just moved to Northern California and I was talking to this guy at work who managed to say hella 3 times in one sentence. I didn't know people said hella in real life, and by that I mean outside of Macklemore songs. Yes, not so Cal, a vast expanse lies between. So never the twain shall meet, though we've got a high-speed train being built. So, that might change. The clashes of culture and hipsterness is evident in the wasteland left by the exchange. San Francisco. Cheerween. Edit. To all those replying no we have it here in X. Far away from NC. Cheerween has been made since 1917 and only up until the last few years it was only available in the Carolinas. Most people I know from other places haven't heard of it. That being said, if you know what it is and are not from the southeast, I'm glad you've had the opportunity to see the light. Edit 2. I had no idea Cheerween was available outside of the southeastern US. Apparently it's found its way to a much wider audience across the country. Here's a website that you can use to find some near you. Cheerwinnerfinder.com. Hello, North Carolina, or somewhere in the south. Some places have recently started selling glass bottles here in Maryland for a $1 each. I know I can get it way cheaper in NC. It's a Carolina thing. The Vancouver Canucks. Or the Green Men. Stanley isn't very popular around those parts though. Where I grew up it was Friday night fish fry, with cars parked and lined for multiple city blocks, Sunday hot ham and rolls, and calling water fountains bubblers. Didn't know any of this was regional until I moved away. Don't forget cheese curds. We call them bubblers here in Australia too. Funny, I'd think you would call them cheesewizzers. Also bratwurst. I read somewhere that Lambeau Field is the only NFL stadium that sells more brats than hot dogs. I could be wrong about that, but I know for sure that all Wisconsinites love a good brat. Pierogi pizzas? You must be from Pittsburgh. Ah, home. I really love this city. Boston Pizza sells them in Canada, so goddamn good. There is a place called Boston Pizza in Canada, that's like having a Cleveland seafood in Mexico. For some reason, everyone in my school loves Sasha Grey, the porn star, openly. The teachers just think she's some regular actor, and that one teacher that doesn't want to give away that he knows a famous porn star. Former porn star, sadly. In Chicago, we have this simple delicacy called the Italian beef sandwich. It's basically some kind of beef. I don't think it's roast beef. That's sliced thin and slow cooks in a sort of gravy flavored with spices and other ingredients. Then, you get a bread roll sliced to the edge. Get it soaked in the gravy, and stuff it with beef. Some add peppers to theirs. Edit. Mena have pointed out that several locations outside Chicago, and even the Midwest, serve the Italian beef sandwich. While it warms my heart that so many share my love for the beef, it does seem to be my error in that this is not limited to Chicago. Perfected by Portillo's. Also from Chicago, the nin green pickle relish found on Chicago-style hot dogs. Don't forget to cram an Italian sausage in there. Portillo's, where food is an art. In Bulgaria we celebrate our names. Yes, names. It's literally translated to name day, and at a certain date every person who is named Ivan, for example, gives away sweets and people get drunk in his name's honor. I get weird looks every time I try to explain it to other nationalities. Edit. Today I learned name days are a thing not only in Bulgaria. To answer some questions, yes, it has a lot in common with the saints, and usually people who have a saint's name celebrate. If you have an uncommon name, like me, you don't celebrate a name day, but that doesn't mean you can't just pick a random day and throw a party then. Wawa. Pennsylvanians will know. Wawa is all the way down to Florida now, and Cheats is better anyway. New Jersey here. I share your love of Wawa. So happy that I can still get a Wawa coffee today. Coffee milk. Salmiakki, a sort of salty, bitter licorice. The nectar of gods, that is. Best regards, Sweden. The Oakland Athletics, Hiffy, and the word hella. Anyone wanna ghost ride the whip? People still get iffy? Hella hiffy. Digging for geoducks. You mean those mollusk thingies that look like penises? Precisely. My lesbian friend went to a college that had a geoduck as their mascot. They sure loved putting that thing all over school t-shirts and junk. Evergreen State College. Celebrating a goat as king for 3 days, on a 3-story high tower, having a young girl be his queen, closing up town so it's totally pedestrian for the 3 days, and having all manner of side things go down: duck racing, pony raffles, gypsies, bands, the list goes on. At the end of the 3 days, does Moses come down, see your goat king and smash the tablets? Moxie, it is a local tonic, soda. Last time I had Moxie, I was in Boston. That was also the last time I will ever have Moxie. Carne asada fries. You take French fries, carne asada, beef, guacamole, cheese, sour cream, and toss it all together. Drizzle some hot sauce or ketchup on top if you still feel it's lacking a little bit of flavor. Edit. I was under the assumption that these were only popular where I live, SoCal. Apparently that is not the case. Fighting off snakes and spiders. Man, is it popular down here. I got a couple, because I've lived all over. Where I live currently, it's freaking huckleberry everything. Soda, ice cream, coffee, huckleberry chocolate covered espresso beans, Huckleberry body sprays and perfumes. I'd say they'd bathe in it if they could, but they do. One of the last places I lived, psychotically thin shaved ham sandwiches with coleslaw and french fries on 'em. Another place I lived, they will straight up punch you for putting ketchup on a hot dog. Hot dogs get tomato slices. My hometown currently has this fixation on making croissants into donuts. Baltimore here. Everyone looks at me funny when I say I put Old Bay on everything. Almost every single person loathes Obama with a passion and Mormons. Lots and lots of them. Whoa, you made it to the end? You're a ducking beast. I'll cut you a deal. Smash like and subscribe for more curated content, bruh. It's free and that's a great price.